LG Electronics Australia's Local Legends initiative is a program that aims to recognise individuals and groups that have selflessly dedicated their time to helping others. We have a series of interviews done with some of the winners. Here's one of them.
I think just having the recognition of people say, wow, look at what this girl's done in the community. I get it a lot, like, how can you do it after you survive such horrific violence yourself? Because I have that lived experience. I know that terror. I know that feeling of overwhelm. And I will never let anyone suffer in silence again.
Today we're talking LG Local Legends, and we're talking with a winner of the LG Local Legends, Rach Mac. They've got a really cool organisation called Broken Crayons Still Colour, and I think the name is really cool. It's an organisation that's doing amazing work for many in the community. We're going to hear more about it now. Good afternoon, Rach. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm well, thank you. Firstly, thanks for having me.
No, it's good to have a chat to you. It's Broken Crayon Still Colour. It's a very, being in the promotion and marketing business myself, I think it's a really very interesting name that you've got there, that you've come up with. Where does the name come from?
Okay, so Broken Crayon Still Colour comes from, I work in the domestic violence sector. My foundation is for domestic violence, and my twins were colouring in one day. My girl twin Miller was 11 years old and she was colouring in, and this is when I was in the throes of my journey, and her crayon broke. And she said, I can't finish my picture, Mummy, it's ruined. I said, no, it's not. And I got down and I started colouring in with her. And I said, see, Miller, you can still create a beautiful picture. So in saying that, the light bulb moment went off, that even though we've suffered such horrific trauma and we have been broken, we still can go on to have a beautiful, rewarding and productive life.
Yeah, absolutely. Your organisation, as you said, is involved and is major support for people going through domestic violence, and your website publishes your own journey in quite a lot of detail that people can go and have a read of there. How many people have you helped with your foundation so far?
Okay, so we've saved hundreds of lives, and when I say hundreds of lives, we've physically gone and got the victim out in our emergency relocation vehicle, relocated them out of harm's way, and we've assisted thousands more. And when I say assisted thousands more, that might look like providing furniture, court support, food hampers, clothing, supplies for the children going to school, toys. Sometimes it's just offering a bit of guidance.
And your support, I would imagine it's very much targeted at the individual who is going through this. It sounds to me like what you do is you look at the individual and you think, well, how can we best help?
Yes, so each client is different, and we have to treat each client differently. So an emergency relocation, we plan it to that client's needs, and especially if there's children involved. We can't afford to make a mistake with emergency relocation. With our safety planning, so once we've got them out of harm's way and they're in either our transitional homes, because we've got 2 now, or we've sourced them long-term accommodation, we will do a safety plan for that home. So that is also very different for each client.
Well, you were a very successful real estate agent, and then you document on your website that you went through your experience, and then you came out of it and you created this foundation. Is this something that you see yourself doing for a very long time to come? Is it something that you want to grow bigger and move to other locations in different parts of the country or the world, for example? Where do you see it going with your foundation?
Yes, most definitely. I will never go back to real estate. I loved it, but it certainly wasn't safe for myself or my clients or my colleagues, so I've had to kiss that goodbye. Broken Crayon Still Colour Foundation is my number one passion. We are planning, and have just announced actually, we are going to franchise in other states, and we're getting international recognition now, so the plan is to go global. I like to think big, and when I make a promise or commitment, I make sure damn well I see it through. And in 2 years of being registered, we've achieved an emergency relocation vehicle, a safe haven counselling and education space. We've got a massive warehouse where we don't house all our donated furniture and items. We've got not one, but 2 transitional homes. I'm sitting in one at the moment because we're currently renovating, getting it ready for clients. And what's phenomenal about this, we've done it with no government assistance whatsoever. We've raised all our own funds.
Wow. Wow, you obviously have a lot of passion. It's clear you're getting a lot of results. The LG Local Legends, congratulations on being a winner in that. Obviously, the work that you're doing is the primary goal of why you get up in the morning. Obviously, beyond being a parent, how does achieving success or being nominated and then winning with LG Local Legends help you with what you're doing?
Look, it's more recognition, and I do win a lot of awards, and Broken Crayons as an organisation wins a lot of awards too. But this was a personal one. It was something for me. Look, I was very proud, and I kept the fridge. And my other fridge is now being used for cooking for a cause, because we make meals for our clients. And because when you leave DV, the last thing you feel like doing is cooking or eating. So we make meals that can be frozen and treats for the kiddies, and we'll deliver a week's worth of that. So my old fridge is now being used for that. But I think just having the recognition of people say, wow, look at what this girl's done in the community. I get it a lot, like, how can you do it after you survive such horrific violence yourself? Because I have that lived experience. I know that terror. I know that feeling of overwhelm. And I will never let anyone suffer in silence again. I believe I survived my journey because I was meant to do this. So I could have easily repaired, recovered, and just moved on with my life. But instead, I've dedicated my life to those men, women, and children who are suffering. And it's just a catastrophe at the moment. We've had 19 deaths so far this year, and a lot of them can be prevented. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, wow.
So winning this was fantastic, but I am going to be honest, I didn't need a $1,600 dishwasher or a $400 microwave. I sold those and I donated the funds to Broken Crayons Still Colour.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, at the end of the day, every dollar helps, doesn't it? And I'm glad you're keeping the fridge, because it is a very good fridge that you've got there.
Oh, I love
right?
it.
Where are you supporting? What area of the country are you supporting, and how do people get in touch with you?
So we are based in WA at the moment, but we assist nationwide. But like I said, we are franchising to each state. So if anyone's keen to buy a franchise, I'm your girl, hit me up. Look, you can go to our social media pages. Obviously, we're on Facebook, Instagram, we are on LinkedIn, but most importantly is the website. The website is a wealth of information, and it doesn't just talk about my story. It offers safety tips. There's lots of testimonials there, who our sponsors are. We've just brought on Immaculate Bathrooms, who are doing our bathrooms for nothing for us. And
wow,
it's just amazing. But the money from the dishwasher and the washing machine, not the washing machine, microwave,
yeah,
is actually going towards the magical playground for our kiddies who will reside here, because they need their own space, a place to exercise, heal, and have fun. So that's where that money has been donated.
All right, the website address is brokencrayonsstillcolour.org, and you can go and have a look at that and read Rach's story, and also read about all the good work that they're doing with the foundation. Congratulations, Rach. It's amazing what you're doing. All power to you for your passion and your strength, and I wish you all the very best of luck in the future for yourself and for your foundation.
Thank you very much. It's been an amazing opportunity, and I'd really like to say thank you to LG and to our community members who get behind us. Please continue to do so, because we are saving lives. We're the only ones in the nation who are doing what we're doing.